Hello, everybody. Give me just a second and I will be getting started. Okay. I know you got me, Stream Elements bot. You always got me. Let people know that I am live. Okay. Now to let people know that I am live. I think Happy Wolf pulled a U Okusen and posted that earlier before stream started. So I don't think they're here right now. But it would be great if they were. Oh, you are about to leave? Well, I'm glad that you're here, Happy Wolf. It's nice to see you. Hello, Nabiru. Hey, Silva. We got a bunch of people today. All right. There we go. I've posted on the self-promotion pages. Alrighty. Hello. Hello, everybody. How was everybody's week? My week was okay. It's been really hot and muggy where I am. And I sleep on an air mattress because of a variety of reasons I'm not going to get into. But my air mattress sprung a leak this week. So I've had to reinflate it multiple times, and it's like, great. Now I got to pay for getting another air mattress. But oh, you Gorilla Glue. If I knew where the leak was, Nabiru, that might be an option. I don't know where the leak is. I just know that the air mattress is deflating. I swear, if you say put it in water, I might smack you. Do you understand that this is a full-sized bed? I can't watch the whole thing for bubbles. Also, because of how it's constructed, water is not going to stick to a lot of it. Also, it's been overdue for getting a new one. I've had this one for like 3-4 months. They are really easy to manage. And while they can be annoying to have to replace, they're not that hard to replace. Yeah, no, Okusen. That's one of those things where, like, I could save the money required. Like it might, you know, because what I spend on flex tape or whatever might save the money. I think it's somewhere probably on the bottom or like towards one of the seams, because it happened when it was so hot that I was getting sweaty and the mattress was sticking to my body, and I rolled over and I felt it pull the mattress when I rolled over. And then all of a sudden, like the next day, it started deflating. And I'm wondering if, like, at some point when I was rolling over while I was asleep, if it pulled something loose. Well, no, and an air mattress, because air mattresses aren't really designed for constant use the way I use them. Because of my disability, I end up spending most of my day in bed. So the kind of constant use my air mattress gets, I don't think is really what they're designed for. So well, whatever it is, I know that that for some reason it's deflating. But like, yeah, I could theoretically like spend, you know, a couple hours or more going through the process to like find the hole and like patch it up with some Gorilla Tape. And like save the $40 I'd spend on a new bed, $40-$50. But like, I still have enough money that I can get a new bed. So like, it's just not worth it for me to go through all of that. Like, all of that stress and like with a freaking water bottle. But I do appreciate the suggestion. I appreciate the suggestion, and I appreciate the input. But yeah, so that happened this week. Last week I was talking about, like, not last week, on Monday I was talking about what game I was gonna get, right? And I was trying to decide, and I was looking on Steam. Well, the problem is the place where I live deals with bed bugs on a regular basis. Like, I haven't dealt with bed bugs in the last few months, like, knock on wood. But I deal with bed bugs on a regular enough basis that a regular mattress is not good for me. Also, I don't really have a way to transport it. Also, I don't want to think about trying to squeeze a mattress down here in the a regular mattress down here in the basement. Like an air mattress, you bring the box down. That's hard enough, and then you just inflate it. Yeah. But yes, hey Tabonius, good to see you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that, so I was deciding what game I wanted to get, and it's really funny how everything worked out. Because I decided I was going to get Chained Echoes because I've been on the fence about getting that for like 3 months. And it's funny because it's gone on sale a few times and I always miss the sale. And I was debating between that because it's like half the price of the other games that I wanted to get. See, I tried putting bed sheets on it, but then I just I roll around so much the bed sheet comes loose and I kick it off. I turn around like a rotisserie chicken whenever I sleep, Nabiru. I don't mean to be like Debbie Downer shooting down all of your suggestions or ideas, but like it is kind of funny because I do actually have a sheet that I got to cover my air mattress. And I actually every time I get a new air mattress, I cut up the old air mattress and use it as a mat underneath the new air mattress in order to make sure that there's not anything sharp digging into the new air mattress. Yep, chicken emoji. Bark bark, I'm a chicken. But yeah, so I finally decided to get Chained Echoes, and I also got Titanfall 2. Because Titanfall 2 was on sale. Yes, I did save the theater. That was another thing that happened this week. My character and the rest of our D&D party saved the theater district by putting on a play. And well, okay, it was one of those Steam sales that I couldn't say no to. It was 90% off, which brought it down to $3. So a $30 game for $3, and I was like, I have to get that. But I was like, I wanted something else too. And so I decided to get Chained Echoes. And it's really funny that because I got the Chained Echoes and the Titanfall 2 instead of getting Armored Core 6 or instead of getting Super Robot Wars 30, I ended up having enough money that I have the option of just buying another air mattress. So it's really funny how that works out. And I'll probably get one of those games sometime next month or something. But and now I have Chained Echoes and I can play Chained Echoes on stream tonight. because I was debating. So, fun fact, Nabiru. In our D&D group, we had this NPC. Yes, half-orc paladins can do just that, survive with 1 HP and finish the boss. In our D&D group, we had this NPC named Herbert, who was notorious for the fact that like we would get the boss or whatever we were fighting down to like the single digits in HP, then it would be Herbert's turn, and Herbert would beat the boss. So now anytime an enemy's low, we say it's in Herbert range, and it's just really funny. But you talked about finishing the boss. Oh, you're a cat girl paladin. Isn't that in your Pathfinder game? You're like some kind of a cat girl paladin thing with your smites and stuff. Also another thing that happened, it kind of happened off screen after the session. You mean you couldn't finish the boss? Because you are the paladin. How could you say you couldn't finish the paladin? You just take a beating the whole time? I figured that's what you meant, Nabiru. I figured that's exactly what you meant. But yeah. Yeah, those are fun. Speaking of anime main character moments, you'd all probably get a kick out of this. But after our last adventure in our D&D group, my character went off and bought a bar. Like, just had enough gold sitting around to just buy a building to use to make a fantasy tavern and inn. While still keeping the largest room for himself to store his stuff, so it's like his house. And I was talking to my partner about it, and she was like, yes, the true fantasy of TTRPGs, having the money to be able to buy property. Yeah, I know, Tibonius. Yeah, that is the fantasy of just having the money to buy property. So like my character is gonna be like getting people to run the tavern in place while he's away questing and like on his adventure. And he's gonna be setting aside the money that he gets. Some of the money is gonna be getting donated to charity, right? He's a paladin, which is also funny that it's a paladin owns a tavern, which just is kind of funny. And hold on, why is my character's head going all weird? There we go. Okay, I had to calibrate position. But yeah, so it's already funny that my character owns my character owns a bar. But I want it to do also be a place for like community outreach stuff to like invest in the community. I'm thinking like doing some kind of a thing like offering like really low end meals really cheap for like the homeless and stuff. Like a copper piece for like a loaf of bread and a wedge of cheese with a little bit of ale. Doing some kind of stuff, having like some low cost options. But it's also the building I got was so small. Well, I wanted to be with something with the word shield because I like shields. So like as far as names go, I'm waffling on names. Like at first I was like, no, it's not the flagon. It's not associated with Helmy stuff. Helmy's doing hyper capitalism, like all that kind of stuff. I'm doing like pseudo charity work. Infringe on the trademark. Yes, me and Helmy are finally starting to make strides. It was so funny in our session, right? Because so Helmy is one of the characters that like dislikes Warforged and is like very much, yes, make sure the DM isn't a jerk. For those of you who don't know, Tibonius is our DM for that game. But so like Helmy is this dwarf that like is like prejudiced against Warforged because of some stuff in her backstory. And my character is a Warforged and has been like trying to care about everybody and like trying to build trust with us all as a team, as a group, as a party. And like in the last session, somehow it came up about Helmy wanting to kill my character, because that was one of the things that she said when she joined the party, was she wanted to be there in case my character ever went rogue and decided hurting people, so that way she could put me down before I so that way I could so that way I wouldn't hurt anybody, right? And then in the last session, somebody mentioned about how Helmy like wants to kill my character, right? And she's like, well, you know what? I don't hate the robot, which he's not a robot, but you know what? We'll just let that slide. And I was like, oh, are we making progress? Are we having character development? And then she's like, I think the robot is just wildly naive. And I'm like, I guess we're not making developments. Animate tavern. Oh no. As is, I want to buy a pair of sending stones and leave one at the tavern, so that way they can, and keep one with myself, so that way they can call me if anything happens. Might tell whoever's running it while I'm gone to like send me like weekly reports via sending stone. I'm telling you, gotta talk to that artificer and see if he can make a multi-use sending stone. Make one with charges or something. Yeah, gotta do interviews for people to run it. Gotta do interviews for NPCs to run the to run the tavern while I'm gone. So I did some research about like what D&D rules there are. Yeah, could do some Garo. Garo are these things that these individuals that live in the city where I bought my tavern, that I've made friends with. Could employ some Garo. In exchange for like letting the Garo use my tavern as a meeting place. Well, it's really funny because the building that I'm using isn't really big enough to have a kitchen. Like, I found this really great thing for it online. Someone made a battle map for a really great looking tavern floor thing, and then I used the map maker to come up with the second floor. And it's like, since there's not really room for a kitchen, I'm thinking as far as like food that the tavern would serve, it's probably going to be really simple stuff like bread, because you can pick up a lot of bread from the bakery first thing in the morning, then sell that bread throughout the day, like bread, cheese, dried fruit, nuts, maybe some jerky, or like some potted meat or something when it comes to like proteins or something, stuff that will just be really shelf stable and be really easy to keep. That's also a really good idea, Tibonius. I could partner with some farmers in order to get some fresh vegetables in there. To get some fresh stuff in there. Oh goodness, Nabiru. Yeah, partner with bakers. Could be a whole thing. Speaking of which, I need like at first I was like, oh, I need to build a stable on the side of my I need to figure out how to, like, I need to save up to get a stable built on the side of my tavern so I could store my horse, right? Then I'm like, in a city this size, they probably have stables that I could rent a stable in order to keep my horse in, that'll probably be able to take care of my horse better than I could. That I could just park my horse there. And I had this idea that, like, part of this project of getting this bar is, like, I want my character to actually be setting down roots. He's been traveling for like a long time, for an entire age. He's been wandering and traveling on this quest, hiding where he could. And this is the start of him actually like taking a breath, setting down roots, and looking at what he wants out of life, right? So I was like, let's fasten a post fence out front to tie up horses, probably. But I was like, it would be really great if, like, I partner with, if I make deals with or partner with different people in the city, and like find if there's like a stable where I could stable my horse, like, and then get to know the stable people, like maybe build some connections there. And it's really funny because my horse is a fine steed, so it has an intelligence of 6, which means it's an intelligent creature, right? It's a fae, it's a celestial actually. It's a celestial that's in the shape of a horse, so it's not exactly a horse, right? And I can have this telepathic bond with it, so it's just really funny to be like, if I have my horse at like set up in a stable across town, and if I ever and I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I'm gonna need my horse, I just mentally call the horse, and like as I'm getting ready, by the time I walk out my front door, the horse is already waiting out front for me. And I'm just picturing like that idea of like getting so ingrained into a place that people know you and they're used to you in your eccentricities, and like getting it to the point where like people will look up, they'll see my horse in full barding and armor just walking without me down the street and be like, oh, Drone's going on a quest again. But those are just random thoughts. But yeah, so it's gonna be a fun adventure with like getting all that set up for the bar. Helmy, the character who kind of like thinks my character is super naive / did previously want me dead, has her own tavern that she's trying to turn into a franchise, and like the Frosty Flagon. And I was talking about names and I got distracted. My things I'm waffling with on names, so my character's name is Drone because he's a Warforged, right? And I was gonna do Drone Shield, or I was gonna do just the Shield, or Mirror Shield, because my character has a mirror shield like Link's mirror shield from Legend of Zelda. And I was just like, could do something with that, right? As like, 'cause that's kind of like an iconic thing of my character as a shield. Nothing cool that makes sense. Oh. Which is why it's really funny, because naming a tavern the Shield when it has nothing to do with the military. It has nothing to do with fighting. It's just a tavern. All right. Anyway. Okay. Okay, let's get this gaming started. Chained Echoes is an indie RPG that is, I believe it was all developed by one person. Call it Umami Shield, which is funny. That would be funny, Nabaru. But Chained Echoes is a... Ooh. Where did you get that one, Silva? Ooh, I like that. Safety for homeless, intervention, entertainment, lodgings, and defense. Whenever my character, so the thing is, my character is using the tavern as a way to save up money in order to eventually buy a mansion to use as like an orphanage / homeless shelter, kind of like house for the poor. in order to have a place to house and feed a bunch of people. That's the eventual end goal. To be able to house and feed and help a bunch of people. So but that name, hold on, I gotta write that one down. But yeah, Chained Echoes is an indie RPG. I believe it was all made by one person. I think they like contracted out the art, but the actual game development was made by one person. It's a fantasy RPG, but one of the things that makes it unique is that in this fantasy world there are piloted mechs. It's in the description it says you're just as likely to see a mech as you are to see a dragon, which either means mechs are common or dragons are rare. Oh, that's cool, Silva. Safety. Prevention. You pull some really crazy stuff out of your butt whenever you come up off the top of your head, Silva. Like between that and the speech you pulled together, I heard it was really good when we were in that floating prison thing. I heard you came up with some epic speech or something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to save that. Anyway, so I don't know anything else about Chained Echoes. I haven't played the game. I've turned down the music to be really low for it. So I'm gonna have my music playing, but I'm gonna have the music for the game turned down because I don't know if any of it is DMCA or copyrighted or anything. So I don't want to take any chances with that. So let's get this started. And we're gonna leave it on the lo-fi playlist. Okay. But what's the retro? Oh, you said Sea of Stars was the one that you're playing right now, Silva? That's cool. That's awesome. I've heard, like, I have never played Chrono Trigger, but I've heard really great things about it. And, like, Chrono Trigger is one of the games that Chained Echoes gets compared to a lot. Okay. Okay, so okay, what were you talking about? Sea of Stars? Oh, Chrono Trigger. I might. Like, 'cause that's the one that deals with, like, lots of time travel shenanigans, right? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Looking like Goku and Bulma. Okay, let me just make sure this looks good on stream. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. And then I have my music turned down real low. Hopefully we don't need the music. I have the audio turned down real low. I should probably just turn off the music. Okay. I don't know if there's, the one thing is I don't know if there's voice acting in this game. Like, people talk about it like it's a really great SNES style game. Anyway, let's get this started because I didn't notice any voice acting. It's 9:12, so we need to get rolling. Okay. Wake up. It's time to get up, Glenn. That's my main character name is Glenn. That doesn't sound like a main character name. Look how lovely the sun is shining. Oh. Oh, he's talking to his mom. Come get dressed quickly. Your friends may come any minute. Okay, so here we go. A is talk, confirm. B is cancel. Y is menu. X is map. Start is pause. Left bumper is to flee in battle. Right bumper, switch character in battle. Left trigger, reward board. Right trigger, quest log. Exit, lower sky armor. Call, rise sky armor. And then back is call airship. Okay. All right, let me just take a look at something. Gets punched by his mother. All right, I think this is good, so I'll close. On a suicide mission, he's taking a nap. I haven't slept for days because this mission. I don't care, boy. Get up and move your sorry butt to the captain up on the bridge. Got a snack, okay. Alright, active quests. The Kingdom of Tarn was conquered one shire a few days ago. You have been paid to reclaim it. Talk to the commander on the bridge. I'll figure this out as we go. Found some snacks. Let's say be courage. Take down 1 or 2. Have courage. Have confidence. Oh, shouldn't be worried. Thank you. Mercenary, if I die, my family of Valeria will get the money. They're waiting for it eagerly for the money, of course, not for my death. Huh? Ooh, are those the mechs? Make sure to they stay that way. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to talk to everyone. Too late for apologies. We're reaching the coast soon. Take the sky armors. Go ahead. We'll follow. Yes, sir. Our goal is the Opus Stone. It feeds the ether cannons with energy. We smash that thing to clear the way for the rear guard. Understood? Yes, sir. Our client doesn't think we'll survive this. Lured by the promise to pour gold away around our families after our deaths. We took the job anyway, but we'll show that we can survive. We'll not let our families spend our pay all alone, right? To the band of the Iron Bull. To the band of the Iron Bull. Okay. No confidence. We'd have to work 3 years for so much money. What will you do with all of it? I'm not sure. I have a wish, but the money probably won't be enough. Won't be enough? Getting 3 years worth of pay in one mission and you say that might not be enough? Wanted to have your own sky armor. This mercenary band is all I have. All right. Battles are turn-based. You and your enemies take turns choosing action. The lower order of each turn is displayed on the top right corner. HP represents your health. If it reaches 0, the character is incapacitated. Tech points are the resource used for skills. HP and TP are restored completely after each battle. Okay. The icon next to a skill indicates the type of skill. Defeating enemies in battle grants you access to different spoils, loot that can be sold for money or unlock new deals, materials that can be used to upgrade weapons, skill points used to upgrade skills. Defeating an enemy will show your loot immediately, but you will not receive it until after the battle. Okay. That's a lot of damage. These things do a lot of damage. Okay, let's try. Kinda, Nabiru, kinda. Oh, I didn't even see that. That shows you who goes when. I love that. That was one of my favorite parts of uh that was one of my favorite parts of whatchamacallit, um Final Fantasy X. I love that. I'm doing a bunch of damage. I'm presuming I'm gonna like lose this. We're gonna do like Metroid, where you lose the sky armor at some point. Or like you start with all your stuff and then you lose it and have to regain it or something. No, he's going down. Yeah, I figured as much. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose the sky armor. Okay. Uh, Physical attack dealing 1.1 damage to all. Okay. Ooh, got a knight. Okay. Focus on your task, but the others escaped in time. Oh, the ship got shot down. I didn't see it. Oh, it's saving. Ooh. I was hoping that doing it twice would like make it stack. But it didn't make it stack. I was hoping it would make it... Okay, let's see if there's any... Yeah, I know what you mean, Okusen. I have the music playing, but I have it turned down really quietly on I have it turned down really quietly on OBS. Kind of. I can kind of hear it, Okusen. I have my music playing too. I hear some sounds. Oh my gosh. Overdrive bar is the core of the battle system. The bar has 3 areas, yellow, green, and red, representing state of the party. The cursor shows the current position of this bar. Almost every action moves the cursor to the right. A small cursor shows where the cursor will jump to when choosing an action. When reaching the green area, the party is warmed up in its perfect synergy. This is called overdrive. In overdrive, the party takes less damage, deals more damage, and more importantly, only needs to spend half the amount of TP on skills. Always try to stay in overdrive. Eventually, the party will reach the red area, become overheated. This will let the enemy deal massive damage to you. In order to stay in overdrive, the cursor must be moved back to the left. This can be done with one of the following actions. Icon will appear in the box on the left. This icon represents a skill type. The number next to it shows how many turns the party has before the skill type switches. Using the corresponding skill will make the cursor jump to the left by a great margin. Skills of the corresponding type are marked yellow. Switching out a character in battle, more details later. Using the defend action, using the ultra move. Okay. Actions move the party's position on the overdrive bar to try to reach and stay in the green area. Overdrive affects damage dealt is rage. Damage received is lowered. Skills toss half TP. Overheat affects red area of the bar, raises damage received, stay out, use different options. Okay. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this balancing this thing, this overdrive meter. Okay, overdrive meter's balancing pretty well. Barely. Fool Sky Armors were our biggest hope to end this quickly. We didn't stand a chance. They call you an ace pilot, you can't even. Shut up, both of you, save your strength. Stone is near, we fight the remaining foes on foot forward. Oh. Now we're fighting a Sky Armor on foot? Don't worry, Commander. Guys, we'll deal with it. You go and destroy the stone. Oh no, did we fall into a trap? Doppelsoldner. Okay. Okay. Poison Smash will take me out of overdrive. Okay. They got poison for 2 turns. Who do I want to heal? I want to heal Glenn. I'm out of stuff for motivating words. Oh, did he just die from poison? That's funny. What about what grimoire? Did we just get lured into a trap? The standard RPG thing of we think we're saving the day, but we're really like releasing some kind of like ancient god or something. Well, rip, main character just died. Got unalived. I mean, I think that's what happened. Yeah. It does depend on if the kingdom that hired you is evil or not. Valandis, a continent with a proud history of over 3,000 years. Once it was home to the magical city of Nissa, the center of magical teachings, but since its downfall, Valandis has been consumed by war. For 6 generations, 3 kingdoms have been battling for domination. In the north, the kingdom of everlasting rain, Terran. The greatest harbor in all of Valandis, Farronsport, and its kingdom, Escania, to the south. And finally, to the east, the proud nation of Gravos. In 806 of the 7th era, Terran conquered Gravos. A few days later, during the attempt to reconquer lost territory, the greatest accident of the war occurred. A powerful explosion engulfed the eastern part of the continent. Tens of thousands of people died. RIP. The weapon... The weapon that caused such destruction remained unknown since none of the 3 kingdoms admitted to possess such a weapon. Fear finally drove the rulers to sign a peace treaty. This ended the war after 156 years. Yes, the 3 kingdoms always at war with each other. That is an anime trope to the core, Nabiru. In 807, 1 year after signing the treaty, a celebration was held in Farronsport to mark the anniversary. There he is, Rob. I was not mistaken. Look for yourself. Farronsport. Sitting right in the tree close to Lady Parnella's route. I do see him, but maybe he just wants to get a good look at the parade. He wouldn't need a sword for that. Also, they are forbidden during festivities. Are you sure that's a sword? I can hardly recognize it. As exemplary members of City Watchers, our most urgent task to pursue this. Her true identity is Princess Celestial Valkyria of Tarn, sister of Princess Frederic. Shortly before the end of the war, she fled the castle to see more of the world, as well as her people's struggles, worries, and hopes in order to become a better princess to them. After a chain of events, she ended up as guard of the city watch for Terran's enemy kingdom. Heir to the House Reimer, Rob grew up as ward in the castle of Tormund together with Leanne. Once he learned that she planned to flee the castle, he insisted on tagging along. Her well-being is his highest priority. After defeating bosses or finishing special tasks, the party will gain Grimoire Shards, GS. Owning a Grimoire Shard is similar to a level up. You can use it to strengthen your characters. Gaining one Grimoire Shard allows all party members to make use of it. Okay. In the Learn skill menu, 3 types of skills can be learned. Action skills, passive skills, and stats boost. Okay. While stat boosts are automatically added to your character's attributes and are permanently active, action and passive skills need to be equipped. This can be done in the set skill menu. You can use skill points to set skills menu to level up your actions and passive skills. By defeating enemies, you can receive SP. Every skill a character has currently equipped will gain SP. Additionally, every character will accumulate SP that is placed in their own private pool, where they may distribute freely whatever skill is available to that specific character. Okay. Check for the armed person at the front city gates. Gotta check everything. Is that an air conditioning? Hold on, we're in a fantasy world. There's an air conditioning there. But then it's a fantasy world with mechs. So you know what? Magitech. I guess if you're gonna have Magitech, you might as well invent an air conditioning. Like, you know what? I'm about it. Like, if you have advanced magical technology, invent, like, I think that would be one of the things that would be on the list of necessities, would be a window air conditioner. Okay, new skills. What new skills did we get? Probably uses a wind magic stone. Yeah. Okay. Air conditioning isn't even hard mechanically. Getting it good enough to actually keep a whole room cooled is a different story. But even a fantasy world with steampunk level tech could pull it off. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So these already have... These already have all their skills equipped. Okay. Oh, they can each learn one. I want to do. Ooh, that's a good question, Nabiru. Magical water attack. Magical fire. I want. People invent things in order to be lazier, more convenient. Yes. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the plain shirt gives extra TP. Okay. All right. I think I'll play with this as is. My gosh. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. This person's making pastries using wood dust as flour. Why haven't I thought of that? I'm gonna have to do that for one of the recipes in the Sunday Lancer campaign. Gonna have wood as one of the ingredients. Such vibrant color background. What, Okasan? Come on, you should be on board. This is your character's prize of being able to make recipes out of anything. Okay. Act as a showman, yes. Got a full-size AC unit. Just running in and randomly robbing this dude. I don't know their reasons, but some people are planning a riot today in the east gate of the palace. Oh, ooh. That could prove dangerous. You can pet the dog. The cabs are a practical way to get from point A to point B. Fire and support is huge after all. Yep. Yoink. Yeah. You can pet the cat. Got a lot of items from that place. So we're going to head to the city gate. Fire thrust is the weakness. Okay. Oh, yeah. I was waiting for it to exit the menu. Capless mushroom. What's that for? So from what I understand, there's no like random encounters. Everything you fight is in the overworld, which I think is really great to introduce a battle system like that. Ooh. We're outside the city gates. Oh, got some items. Beware of goblins. Is there a secret item here? With this kind of setup, I'm expecting there to be a secret item there. That's weird that the ranged attacker couldn't hit the flying enemy. I think he went this way. Let me go down the beach because I didn't see him go down there, but I want to see what's down there. Nice. Got a snack. I think it's cool the hair whips in the wind as you run. These rock structures are very interesting. Getting lots of snacks, which are useful for regenerating health. All right. Okay. All right, battle system seems pretty intuitive. Keep finding these items. Why is the wait, that means those boxing glove flies are swinging their testicles as weapons? Ew. Why is the dandy panther the cousin of the dandy lion? Of course the bandit goes into the... Exactly, Okusan. Thank it to the ground during that time. Oh, I already talked to one person who said that somebody is planning some kind of an attack. Oh, I want to do more damage right now. I can take a little bit more. Oh, I am enjoying it. Hello, Ricardo SB. Welcome to the stream. I'm enjoying this game very much. Looks like I didn't need to use that item. I've heard really great things, but like I also made sure to like read the negative reviews, because I think that reading negative reviews is where you can learn a lot about the weaknesses of a game. Oh, if it's saving, that means there's something there. And one thing I learned from the negative reviews, oh, that I wanted to mention. Let's do. Um, yeah, there's the crystal system, but one other thing um, that I've seen people mention. Ooh, hold up. Is that apparently when you fight certain bosses, especially the final boss, you let me finish this guy off. There's like a bunch of, oh no, not mind break. Okay. All right. There is a lot of flashing lights, especially in the final boss, that make it very unsafe for people with epilepsy or prone to seizures. That's one thing that I learned. Yeah, like there was one one negative review where someone said they like their wife loved the game. It was their favorite game they've played, but now it's heartbreaking because they can't get through the final boss, because apparently the final boss has attacks that cause a lot of flashing and lights in the battle that like make it unplayable for someone with seizures. And it was, and so they had to so that's why they gave a negative review, hoping that the creator of the game would see the negative review and possibly release some kind of a patch. I don't know if that's even possible, or if the creator of the game has moved on to other things, but like, yeah, that's one thing that I saw. I saw, and then there was at least one other person who said that later on and later in the game, some of the bosses do a lot of flashing light attacks that are not good for people with seizures. Okay, this is where I just came from. How much I did not need to invest in that stuff for TP. I already got that. Oh, can I level them up? I have 8 SP. Oh, I can't level any of them up. Okay. Okay. Oh no, I can't climb back up. I just missed some stuff because I can't climb back up. Oh, okay. Wait, is this... This is where I started. Okay. So I didn't miss anything. Oh, no. No, now I have to fight my way through this again. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I can try my unique ultra move. Okay. I'm not going to go that way because I already fought that. I don't want to fight that again. Already collected that. Gone this way. Oh, that's another... That's probably the key that I need. Oh, I got Angel Wing. Good, that'll come in handy. Hopefully it doesn't revive them with 1 HP. I didn't need to buy those Angel Wings. Yeah, it is hard to see those stairs. Alright, let's do this. I probably should have... Okay. Got another sturdy bucket. Okay. Oh, of course it gives me sweets. All the stuff I bought from there, it's already giving me. I should have just bought more healing items. I got 5 snacks, 4 sweets, 3 angel wings, got an antidote, and eye drops, so I should be good. Hopefully this is fine. I presume since we're finding all these items that we're about to go into a boss fight, but then there's so many things for boss fights here. Oh no. Hello, Rachel. During battle, the ultra bar will slowly fill. Once full. Hello, hero girls. I saw nothing. I saw nothing, hero girls. During the battle, the ultra move bar will slowly fill. Once full, one of your characters can perform an ultra move by pressing right trigger. Ultra move bar is automatically filled at the start of a boss battle. Okay. I don't know who the boss is here. Sure, let's open with this. Oh. And I just use my ultra move. I'm hoping it's one of those things where it was like you had to do a certain amount of damage and then it did that, and I just skipped the first phase. That was one other complaint I heard people say, was that a lot of the fights are really easy. How do I look at the weakness? Oh, there it is. Strength, weakness. Weakness is water. Okay. That's how I see it. I was just randomly doing them and guessing. Oh, it gave me earth resistance down. I'm hoping I can go one more turn before I have to start healing. Okay. She can take a little bit more damage, but what she needs is... Okay, all right. Anyway, how was your day, hero girls? Okay. Okay. Normal attacks restore some TP. Oh, okay. Got a Grimoire shard. Oh, geez, this is dark. He's like torturing them. I think he put it in his leg. Oh, he just throws himself on the blade. That's dark. Well, we stopped the assassination attempt, I think. I don't know how many more of them there were. One does not need a powerful king or queen to be famous. All over Aldria, Sir Victor of Arcadia is living proof that a civilian can gain such prestige. As the author of stage plays and poems, he has written himself into the hearts of many. Having developed the first letterpress machine, he was able to distribute his works to every corner of the world and accumulate vast wealth. So he's like Gutenberg. Except if Gutenberg rolled in with Shakespeare. Collect chips and exchange them for items. So it's TP regen, offensive buff, earth damage. Oh, he can learn 2 skills. What do I want him to learn? Is he wearing heavy armor? He's not wearing heavy armor. He's wearing robes. So definitely don't want to take heavy armor bonus because he's not wearing heavy armor. He uses magic, so I feel like bumping up his magic wouldn't be bad. I don't know what the stats do. Health points is obvious. We'll do defense up. Okay. Oh, cool. So I can save anywhere. Okay. What did I just get? Material used to upgrade equipment. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what happened in the last fight. Start with scissors, so I should go with rock. That's a trap. I'm not giving you most of my chips. He never uses... He'll... Maybe. I mean, he gave me items right before that boss fight, but then I used the super move and skipped straight to the second phase with the sandworm. I've been watching him for a while. He'll never use paper after using rock. So he's going to probably open with scissors, and he's never going to use paper right after using rock. He always tries to use at least each one once. So if he doesn't... Okay, if he opens with scissors and never uses paper with rock after rock, he's probably going to do scissors, paper, rock. If we tie, I win. So first round, he's going to choose scissors. So I'm going to open with rock. He opened with rock, so he's not going to use paper. So I'm going to do scissors. Oh, everyone does rock, so he would open with rock to tie, so I should have opened with paper. Alright, so everyone opens with rock, everyone opens with scissors, so he opens with rock. And then, so he just did rock. He never does paper after rock. So he's going to do scissors here. He never does paper after rock. So his next one's going to be scissors. So I should do, all right, so I've done paper for his rock. I did rock for his scissors. Now I'm going to do scissors for his paper. Hey, I figured it out. Can I challenge him again? Oh, I can't challenge him again. I was about to be like, yo, I'm about to farm this guy for points. All right, Nabiru. Okay. All right, I could have just picked them in order. Come on. Ooh, that was hard. How many coins am I at so far? I'm at 96 coins. Okay. No, I don't know what I don't know what I want. Like, can I see what the rewards are before I do it? I don't know. Well, is there anything else I can do? Oh, I have to do this one again. Oh, there's a turtle race. I gotta find the turtle race. Though I gotta say, like, this person over here promises for 40 chips to tell me how to win the turtle race every time. And I'm tempted to do it, but I feel like it's gonna be a trick. And it's just a trap to make me spend my 40 chips. Where's the turtle race? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Bamboo fiber. Why is the one that I bet on the slowest one? I just lost 30 coins. First off, that music was hilarious. Now I'm down to 66 coins. I'm down to 80. Oh, it's 10. Okay, 10 and you win 30. Oh, so do you just win as soon as you get to 16? I thought it was a race. Okay. Oh no, I only got to 15, not 16. Okay. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. Part of me wants to get to 100. Part of me wants to get to 100 coins before I turn in. I feel like that's a nice number. What am I at right now? I should be at like 90 something. So if I do the dapple thing twice, I'll get to 100. Yeah, 91. So if I do the dapple thing 2 more times. Okay. Well, I don't know. Like, if there is some trick to the turtle one, I'm not going to look it up, but part of me is just really curious. I'm not gonna like save state it. I just want to get 100 coins. Ah, my hand's getting tired. Nope. I have exactly 100 coins. I don't know if that's enough to get a prize, but I'm going to turn it in. That's twice as many coins as I started with. Could have got way more if I'd guessed the thing, if I'd guessed the rock, paper, scissors thing on the first try. But you know what? We take it. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Yep. With enough credits you could buy everything. I'll buy that. So I was able to get everything except for the rising sun flail. I'm gonna laugh if that's the one item I wanted. If I'd known that, I could have done the apple thing and gotten everything. Oh, I got none of those things. Part thief, part con artist, she's broken the hearts of many men and women with her red hair and red clothes. She's infamously known as the Red Succubus, a title that does not make her job particularly easy at times. She could dye her hair and change her clothes, but a narcissistic part of her seems rather proud of this fame. I'll return in a few hours and exchange these darlings. As for the time being, I haven't visited this part of town yet. Let's see what we can find here. Look for things to steal. Yoko Girl leads the Petal Storm. Okay. Oh, as can X/ can lead into Petal Storm. Okay. So the answer is you can buy none of those things. Okay, look for things to steal. I gotta find 3 things to steal. Oh my gosh, it's almost 11 o'clock. Holy cow, time has flown by. Okay, I mean, you're not wrong, Ricardo. Play these minigames, hit points, use items, but get none. Yeah, that was definitely a troll move. I was ready to, like, farm coins. And, like, come to find out, I'm thinking this is like some Easter egg where, like, you get some cool item that you'll use for the rest of the game in some special moment. Stole one thing. Cool. Use the key to break into the house. Okay. Let me find the house. She's stealing from a sick person's house. Did she put the money back? Well, it is about 11 o'clock. So normally, for those of you who are new, I normally start my stream at 8:30 p.m. EST. I usually start the game or whatever I'm doing for the stream about 9 p.m. EST, like 9:15, and then I'll go till about 11 EST, which is where we're at right now. Then I usually spend the last like 30 minutes just kind of shooting the breeze, talking about stuff, talking about what I want to do this weekend, and just kind of hanging out. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to save because I wanted to finish that part of the quest. And before we move on to the next area, I don't want to move on to the next area and then like start something. So I'm going to save. All right. Good night, Silva. Thanks for coming, and I think that you're amazing. Also, Silva, actually, I'll talk to you about it later. Okay. Okay. All right, let's change up the playlist a little bit. I'd like to switch over to the holiday playlist because I'd like to have some more like chill music for the ending. Okay. All right. So that was my first stream playing Chained Echoes. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think I'm gonna do more streams with it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like every stream. Like when I was doing Final Fantasy X, I was doing like every single stream was doing Final Fantasy X. That was what I was doing every stream pretty much until I finished. I don't know that I want to go that far because I still want to do writing streams. I still want to do Legend of Dragoon streams. I don't know about Front Mission 5 streams. because again, the money system with the having to do the arena is just not super fun for me. Like, I'm fine with characters leveling up and learning skills as they go in Front Mission 5. That's fine. I can deal with that. Learning new skills as you go, because you get those as you play the game. I mean, I guess also if they're expecting you to do the arena to gain those as well, then like that again becomes a challenge mode. But like, it's a lot. I don't know. Maybe I'll finish Front Mission 5. I don't know. I've sunken a little bit of time into it, and I've gotten kind of invested in the story. I definitely want to finish Legend of Dragoon. I talked about that when I did my 5-year stream. I've been doing Legend of Dragoon videos and streams since I started my streaming career, which is really funny. And I've been on the same playthrough, stop and starting. So I definitely want to finish Legend of Dragoon. I'm like making my way through the game, and from what I've heard, disc 2 is like the slowest disc. Oh jeez, I just heard some thunder. Is it lightning and thundering outside? I hope I don't lose power. That would really suck. I have all my stuff plugged into a surge protector. Gosh, my thing is like looking up and being weird again. Oop. There we go. Okay, cool. Awesome. See, like, I'm using high power mode, which is really sensitive to my body position, on my V-Magic mirror that I use for my stream, for my model, and like it's just really sensitive, and I don't want my model just like staring up into space, you know? All right. Oh, Hero Girls didn't say anything else. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything that Hero Girls said. So yeah, this has been fun. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14, which is kind of funny. I don't know if I'm getting like I'm definitely getting sucked into it. Like, the crafting system is really interesting. Because like normally in a lot of MMOs I've played with crafting systems, the crafting thing is just like, if you can craft the thing, you get the materials, you press the craft button and you craft the thing. But if I stream it, I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to stream the main story quests, Nabiru, because I didn't start streaming the main story quests. I'm probably going... If I stream, oh geez, it is thundering really bad outside. Holy cow. If I do stream Final Fantasy 14, I'm probably just going to stream, like do a chill stream where I'm just doing like a just chatting, where I'm chatting with people while I'm like leveling up my crafters. Just like chilling out, leveling up crafters, and just chatting with people. Because that's something I can stop in the middle of, really. Because I don't want to be like, get to the end of the stream and be like in the middle of a quest or a dungeon. Like, I've heard how long Silva has been in dungeons before. That's some pretty, that's a lot of time that Silva will spend in dungeons. Yeah, some people do endurance streams, and that's not me. I am not endurance streams. I like, nope. I might play some later tonight, I don't know. With it storming outside, I figure it's probably cool outside with like the rain and stuff. I'm debating opening the window if it wouldn't let the rain in. I just want to let in the cool air. I don't want to let in the rain. So what's everybody else planning for this weekend? I know one of my players isn't going to be able to make it for my Sunday game, so I got to work up a side story involving the players doing their stuff. And like, well, they're kind of moving forward, but with the assumption that like this one character is off working on his own projects. Yeah. Also, it's funny. So like my main reading some manga. Oh, that's cool. You reading any new manga, Naviru? Yeah, I'm playing Lancer, that's essentially D&D but with giant robots. It's funny, I was talking to my partner about Chained Echoes, right? And they were like, like that world seems really bizarre, a world where dragons are just as likely to be seen as you know, piloted giant robots, right? And I'm like, that's not much different than my Lancer world. Like my Lancer game, I feature dragons and magic and stuff very heavily. Actually, one of my friends was talking about this interesting idea with Lancer of doing like, instead of having the different companies for Lancer, having the mechs being given by like gods and making it like some kind of struggle of like different faiths, and that like you getting license levels is you putting your devotion to different gods, and that's how you earn the different parts and pieces. And I'm like, that is really interesting. Ooh, that would be cool. So wounds, disease, burns, etc. Anything she can incur, she can inflict. Vengeance from a saint full of wounds is the name. Ooh, that's really interesting, Nabiru. I love odd concepts, like that one's odd. Yeah, mangas, manhwa, like, take forever to update. You're telling me. So I was reading Skeleton Knight in Another World because I watched the anime, I was really excited, and I wanted to go read the manga, right? I don't know if it's just that the manga hasn't released anything, or if the site I was reading it on got, like, raided or whatever, but they haven't uploaded a new chapter since January. And I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, yo, what? What's up, Nabiru? Probably just the site, maybe. Yeah. It's just annoying having to bounce around. It really is. I cannot wait for summer to be over. Oh, really? Oh, I really enjoyed it, Okusen. Time just flew by. There was this fun part where, like, there were these mini games and you would, like, earn these chips that you're supposed to trade in for prizes, right? And you get to the part with the prizes and there's this girl standing there and she's like, give me your chips, and then you go pick your prizes and show your prizes to the to my associate at the counter. You have to hand her your chips in order to go past, right? You hand her the chips, you select your items, you go to the counter, the person's like, okay, it's this many chips. It was like 100 chips. And I'm like, well, I handed it to your associate. He's like, no, I'm the only one working at this desk. You're supposed to hand it to me. And I realized I went through all those mini games, earning all those chips to get those items, and then got none of them. And it was so funny. The game trolled me so hard. Like, one of the people in chat was, I think was like, I mean, not many games give you Excalibur within the first hour. I'm like, I don't know. Yes, Naberu, it was evil. No, there wasn't. It was not that I saw. It was just a straight. Yeah, and like it was kind of a plot. It was like a canon event. It was a plot moment. And it was this really silly. Yeah, there was the only one person, and she stopped you as soon as you walked through the door to go get the prizes, right? And it was really silly. And here I am. I'm thinking, oh wow, I did all these games really well. I was right to save up for 100 coins. I'm gonna get all these cool items. And I'm thinking, I wonder if this is gonna be one of those things where like it's an Easter egg where you do this, you get these items, and you use them for the rest of the game or something. Nope. Nope. It was just yes. It was just a silly. It was a silly game. I'm also a little bit interested to see like what happened to Glenn, the main character in the beginning of the game, because like he's in the promotional footage, right? He's like the main character on the poster, but then like he's standing right there whenever the stuff explodes, and this explosion like kills like tens of thousands of people or whatever, right? And I'm like, did they feature this guy on the promotional art just to kill him off in the prologue? Like, is that the way this is going right now? Did they just like? I'm expecting this Glenn character to be like that. That's what I'm wondering, if they how hard they trolled, if like if this Glenn character that was featured in the prologue, that's like front and center in the poster, is just only there for the prologue. I'm like, holy cow. Trolling level 100 or 1000 or something. They got me good. Maybe, Ricardo, maybe. But I enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna stream more of it. So I stream on Mondays and Fridays. I don't know. Like normally, I try to do one writing stream and one gaming stream a week. Yeah, exactly, that kind of trolling. You know what it also reminds me of? In Gundam Witch from Mercury. Or the scores would plummet. I don't know. Maybe some people just rode along with the trolling. But like in Gundam Witch from Mercury, all the promotional images, right? The opening sequences, everything has the main character Soletta piloting the aerial Gundam, right? And like for the first like half to 3/4 of the series, Suletta is in the aerial Gundam. That's her machine. Like, it gets upgraded to the aerial rebuild, but like, and you're expecting her to face off against some powerful threat in the aerial Gundam, and like that's what you're led to believe. Yes, in Diablo 4 there is no Diablo. But then at the end of in the last quarter of Witch from Mercury, Ariel leaves and is being piloted by Eri, and is like being like self-propelled, and becomes the villain for like the last arc. And Soletta's piloting the Calibarn, and for the last arc, Suletta just pilots the Calibarn, and it's not till like the last episode whenever the opening changes to feature Suletta and the Calibarn fighting the Ariel, and they like took this main character mobile suit and made it the enemy. Not much of a spoiler. Eminence in Shadow episode 1 focuses on one girl before main character gets isekai'd, so she only exists that episode. That is some trolling. But yeah, I had fun, and it seemed like we had a lot of people come through today. I'm definitely going to stream more of this game. But yeah, it was quite fun. But you're probably right, Ricardo. I mean, you know better because you've beaten the game. You said it's like your favorite game this decade. So that character Glenn probably comes back, but it would just be really funny if it was just the art of the troll. Yeah, the overdrive bar. Holy cow, does that, like, especially when you're learning skills, it incentivizes learning different types of skills, so that way you can better manipulate the overdrive bar. Like that makes, like, you're rushing to get the overdrive bar built up. Then you want to stay in overdrive and not overheat. Especially balancing that in boss fights where you want that overdrive. Because overdrive means you do more damage and you take less damage, right? Ugh. But yeah, overdrive bar is nice. Having overdrive and limit break gives you a lot of tools to use for playing the game. And I haven't really even got to explore the sky armors yet. Like, this game is kind of a lot of the stuff I really wanted from shows like Escaflowne. I figured it was something like that. When they had you using the mechs in the opening sequence, I figured it was one of those things like, flipping, I figured it was one of those things like, Metroid, where you start the game with all your tools, and like in the first part of the game, you've got all your power-ups and your weapons and your equipment in the prologue, and then something happens, and then you lose everything, and you have to regain everything as the game goes on. Mm-hmm. Alucard and Castlevania. Okay. I've never played any Castlevania games, which probably sounds like sacrilege to a lot of people, but like it wasn't the kind of game my parents would have got me. It's funny, the most gruesome game I had growing up was Quake 2. And I think my mother hated that I had that game. I am not a super big fan of Metroid games. I'm familiar with them. I've played like Metroid Prime. I'm not a big fan of platforming. The only reason I like Metroid games is because she's in power armor. I don't like it for the platforming. I don't like it for the puzzle solving. I love it for the power armor. I like mechs. I like mecha as a genre. I like power armor. I like giant robots. I like superheroes with super mechanical weapons and armor. And I enjoy some magical girl stuff. Mech Warrior is an amazing game. Maybe one of these days I'll do some BattleTech streams because I have that game. I played through the main story sequence of BattleTech, and that was really fun. It was challenging and fun. And then like the game opens up into do whatever you want with randomly generated missions and stuff. And you can kind of just do whatever you want at that point. And it's super fun doing that in BattleTech. I love how they revitalized the game. But yeah, I have played the original Mech Warrior game. I didn't play it very much, but I have played the original Mech Warrior game for the PC. And it's really funny because the original Mech Warrior game was designed to use the speed of your computer as its clock to determine how fast the game needs to go. Basically, the game would run as fast as your computer could allow it to physically run with the original Mech Warrior game. And it came out at a time when computers were so slow that that's what they had to do if you wanted to have any kind of like an action sequence, right? Trying to play that game on a modern computer, it was modern at the time. I was playing it like a few years. I was playing it like when I was like 15, 16 years old. It was like 14, 15. Actually, geez, like 20 years ago, 15 to 20 years ago. And when did, because I know I was a teenager when I did it. When did Mech Warrior 1 come out? Okay, yeah, the original one on DOS was released in '89. And then I think I played the one on DOS when but I was playing it like 10 years after it came out, right? So trying to play it on what was at the time a modern computer, the game went so fast that once you got to the actual missions and mech piloting sequences, everybody was just zooming by and it was just unplayable, and it was so funny. Mechs are so fun. I like mechs because of a lot of reasons. I like some fantasy characters because, like, if they're wearing heavy enough armor, it looks like they're wearing some kind of like mech suit. Like, that's the kind of thing I want to get in Final Fantasy 14. I want to get a suit of armor so bulky it looks like I'm wearing power armor. I don't know if there's anything like that, but I know with glamours you can make a lot of stuff happen in Final Fantasy 14. All right. Yes, I love Warframe. My main in Warframe is the Rhino. I love me some Warframe. I have missed playing Warframe. I used to be so active in Warframe. I've sunk so many hours into Warframe. Oh my gosh. I love that Warframe is free but still gives you so much content. There's so much piles of content. I think that's part of why I was so frustrated with Final Fantasy 14 being like something you have to pay for, because I was so spoiled with all the content and all the stuff you get from Warframe. But I think Final Fantasy 14 brings its own thing to the table, and it's just a very different type of game. Yeah, definitely, Ricardo. Anyway, let's wind down for the night. So, for those of you who don't know, whenever I end my streams, I like to end my streams by saying positive affirmations and nice things about everybody in the chat and everyone who watches the stream. I like to speak positive and good things and good vibes into everyone's life, because I believe it's important and healthy and helpful for all of us to see the goodness in each other and speak good and speak just good vibes and good intentions and good hopes into each other's lives. Well, thank you, Ricardo. So let me scroll up and see everybody who came into chat today. We had so many people coming through chat today. Oh wow, my chat doesn't go all the way up because it was so many people. Hold on, let me go up in YouTube. Okay. Wow, that's funny. All right, so to Tobonius, Nabiru, Silva, who already went to bed, to Okusen, to Ricardo, to Hero Girls VT, to Happy Wolf, because I remember Happy Wolf was here at the beginning, and to everyone who watched this stream, who didn't say anything in the chat, and To anyone who watches this VOD afterwards, I want to say I love all of you, and I believe in each and every one of you. I think that each one of you is special, precious, unique, and truly one of a kind. I believe each one of you has a special energy that only you can bring to everything you do. I believe that each one of you makes this world a better place by being in it, and I'm grateful every day to live in a world with you in it. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for being a member of this community, and thank you for giving me your time, your attention, and your energy. I want you to always remember the Star Hunter motto: shoot for the stars, have wonderful adventures, live your dreams, and always stop to enjoy the memes. One thing I do, yes, I definitely will see you in future streams for Chapter 2, Ricardo. One thing I do ask is that people like the stream. It helps the algorithm with getting it out. I actually just checked, and it looks like we've got a lot of likes so far. So I guess a lot of people came through. And if you want to keep up with what I'm doing on YouTube, you can subscribe and ding the notification bell to let you know whenever I go live or when I release any new content. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing outside of YouTube, you can follow me on X or Twitter, or join my Discord. Links to both of those are in the description below. I also want you all to know that I'm grateful to all of you for being here and for being members of this community, and I'm grateful for your time, your attention, and your energy. I want you to know that I do this as a hobby, and I never want anyone to feel pressured to donate or to give money. I never want anyone to feel like they have to donate in order to be welcome or to be a member of this community. If you ever do feel motivated and you are able and safe and capable of donating, I definitely appreciate any bit that anyone wants to donate to help me. Links where you could do that are in the description down below. I do ask that you share this content or invite people to streams with anyone who you think might enjoy my content, whether it be a best friend, neighbor, coworker, arch nemesis, enemy, rival, anyone that you think might enjoy my content. Feel free to show them my content or invite them to the next stream. Right now, next stream is planned to be Monday, 8:30 p.m. EST. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. Normally, I do writing streams on Monday. That's where I just we'll be working on my novel, and we'll just be writing, and then we'll be a really chill stream with some music and me writing and stuff, and talking about what's going through my head. Those are generally pretty fun, but yeah, we'll do I don't know if we'll do writing or what we're gonna do, but we'll do something on Monday. I'll post on Twitter and in Discord and also on my Facebook what I'm doing a little bit before I go live, usually between 30 to 45 minutes. Ideally, I do it an hour out, but then I'm always running late. Yeah, anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for being a part of this community. Thanks for watching the stream. Have yourselves a wonderful night, everybody.